Okay, the first question. Do you believe in the theory of evolution?
Yes. No.
Oh, we're going right to this.
We're going right to there.
No, I believe in adaptation because there's scientific proof for that. But
Okay.
evolution, that's more of a theory.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
No.
Of course.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
I believe in the theory of evolution.
Yes.
It's a bad one.
There's no right or wrong answer. We're
Well,
just
we
getting
know
a
that,
Okay.
but we talk religion all the time. That's why it's a problem.
Okay. How do you feel?
I believe in it, yes.
Believe in it?
I believe in it, but I think you can have evolution and creationism together. So that's.
I do believe in the theory of evolution.
Not really.
Not really.
Not very much. I do not.
You do not.
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay.
I absolutely do. I think Darwin is king.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you believe that?
That's a hard one.
Yeah. There's a lot of science behind it.
Yes, there is.
Okay. But
More than I can recall, too.
Gotcha. Why don't you believe in the theory of evolution?
Really? You want to know? Really?
Yeah.
I'm a Satanist. I don't believe in evolution.
Okay. All right. Well, what do you believe?
I believe in reincarnation with Hinduism and, I don't know, worshiping the devil, I guess you could say.
Okay, so a little bit of a mix. I got you.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so your belief is we were created and we just kind of stayed the same throughout?
Well, kind of. I mean, not really, because we've adapted throughout the years.
Okay.
So that, but evolution, not so much. Like, I don't believe we came from like a monkey or something like that.
Because there's a lot of science behind it and a lot of proof, a lot of work has been put into researching all that, so.
Well, it depends, because I believe that God started it all, and everybody's open to interpretation.
Okay.
However, there is a good theory that we did evolve from, the apes and everything. However, my thought is God created us.
That's what I was taught when I was growing up in school.
Okay.
Because I just believe that God creates everything and everything comes from Him.
Scientific study that we have a cerebrum, which is basically the small part of the brain, which is basically controls everything. But then, what humans evolved more than what most animals have is the cerebellum, which basically allows us to access emotions. Basically, there's a lot more. It's a lot more complex.
You just don't? Any religious reason or?
No, I'm not religious.
Okay. And why do you? You said yes, correct?
It just makes more sense.
Talk better than that. Everything has a creation, a creator. Jehovah God is my creator.
Because I have not yet seen any other theory that makes more sense.
Because I think it had to be evolved one way or the other.
Because there's science behind it.
Science behind
Proven,
it? Okay,
almost.
and your beliefs, why do you believe them?
Same thing. Well, okay, so let me say this. I have a science background,
Okay.
which heavily informs my way of thinking.
Okay.
And so, I do believe in God, but I do believe in evolution as well.
Is it more about religious beliefs for you?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Okay, and why don't you believe?
Same thing.
Same thing? That was the same answer.
I am a Christian.
Okay.
I believe that God created the earth, but I believe that it can change for the better.
Because there's no way that intelligent design and the concept of the Earth being like 6,000 years old, it's just no way. It's implausible. There's too much scientific proof to show that it's that theory is viable. There's archaeology and paleontology theories that go back millions and millions of years. How do you dispute that?
It's kind of like I believe in God and He created everything.
Okay.
And 6 days to Him may not be 6 days to us.
It makes sense.
Makes sense, okay. Same. If let's say a lot of evidence came out like in favor of evolution or in favor of something else, would that change your mind?
I can say for myself. I'm not 100% set on that.
Okay.
I could be changed.
I'm open to it. If there's scientific proof to back it up, then that's something I can't I can't argue
Okay.
with that. There's scientific proof, so I can believe that God can use science to do that kind of stuff. But until there's proof for that. I mean, I believe in
Awesome.
creationism.
I mean, I think all that's alright, you know, people throw what they want out there, but
Yeah.
for me, I mean, that evidence that we have now is always going to be there, you know, so
Very true, very
it's
true.
always going to, like, regardless of what's found, like, there's still those, you know,
What we have now.
yeah, the evidence we found now.
Awesome.
Pretty-
Appreciate it. Thank you,
no
sir.
problem. Biology major, so.
All right, perfect.
I'll be open-minded,
Uh-huh.
but however, the way I was raised.
Gotcha.
I would entertain any idea that you might want to give me.
Oh, awesome. Good deal. That's all we needed, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too.
No.
No? All right, so it's Bible all the way.
Yeah.
The truth is, you can't say God is dead just because there's a bunch of science evidence and everything. The truth is, though, it's like you can put two and two together because first off, like even the Bible it says God will not be tested. It's almost kind of like, you know, you try to test God's not there, well, He's not going to be there. And then plus the other thing is that what they say about God is that they say that He's here forever. He cannot be created nor destroyed. What's the same thing about energy? Energy is also the exact same thing, but just in scientific terms.
Yeah, if there's proof.
There's proof. Okay, so she's waiting for proof, and
Yeah, it depends on what it is, if there's more evidence to the other or for it. Yeah, just depends, man.
Not at all.
It would depend on the evidence at hand.
I would consider a lot of evidence because everything is a revolution around. There's one theory is not one. Evolution is caused by something. Okay? So if you have evolution, yes, but I believe God caused evolution, which made things roll the way they should roll.
Yeah, probably.
probably.
Of course.
It would depend on what that information was.
I'll probably change your belief.
Change your beliefs, and you,
Yeah,
sir?
probably change the belief.
All right.
Sometimes we thinking we're right, but we never know when we find another thing.
Okay.
No, we would not actually.
Would not? Okay, so firmly Bible 100% all the way. All right.
It depends how strong the evidence is.
If the facts are compelling enough, they could, yes.
Awesome.
All about the data.
I hear you.
I don't know. I'd have to see what that theory was.
Probably if there's enough empirical proof.
Okay. All right. So evidence. Okay. Same. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Y'all have a good afternoon.